So yeah, so this is my Rise self-evaluation reflection video. Let's get this started. My attitude, logic, and behaviors going into this class was quite, in a word, clear and clarity. I like those words for this. Going into this Media Entrepreneurship Part 1, or the first time around, wasn't really a great time for me. This time, different story, and I felt I definitely gave it a much better effort. My worker bee mode was engaged during this month. I wanted to know more about in this month just different perspectives in general, but specifically for the project itself. When I was researching, I was intrigued how different school systems and different educators that built their own specific curriculums went about, a certain way they did it, or how their students within this demographic were improving and how others weren't necessarily having fun with it. Just seeing different subjective viewpoints of how to necessarily instruct and teach and divvy out certain points in time for specific parts of the curriculum. If I had more time, I would have definitely put more time into my projects. Also, I wish I could go back and not have spring break, because that kind of torqued me off a little bit, quote unquote. But overall, I wish I had more time to less procrastinate a little bit and more focus on a regiment of, okay, this is a certain time, I want to do this, next part do this. I felt if I knocked it out into small chunks rather than one large chunk not near the end, but near the middle part, towards the end of each day assignments were turned in, felt to have been much more efficient in my process. Support my professional objectives. I feel more confident if I went down this route of entrepreneurial. As an entrepreneur, I don't think necessarily right now at this point in time I would be great at it, but I think just using this class as a means to safely go about let's just ponder upon this idea and this is a proper step, and how you would go about it within this curriculum, and how it's cool to just chunk it up, chunk, and have a final product near the end, and it's pretty cool. So it's been a great test run. I appreciate the time this month, and this is my Rise self-evaluation reflection video. Thank you very much.